I think they actually want to kill me. And the reason I know this, well, they say so online. You know, there's like Reddit forums where they don't just want to kill me, they want to desecrate my corpse.
The rage at Elon Musk is indeed out of control and increasingly violent. Protesters clashing with police outside a Tesla building in New York City over the weekend. Protests, vandalism, even arson gripping Tesla locations across the country, including a Molotov cocktail landing in a dealership lot. And breaking just moments ago, Elon Musk himself reporting that the X platform is facing a serious cyber attack, saying, quote, "We get attacked every day, but this was done with a lot of resources, either a large coordinated group and or a country is involved." Steve, to you first. I mean, you can put the two together, or Elon Musk has definitely put himself in a situation where he has it coming at this company from all angles, simply for standing up, quite frankly, for our freedoms.
I totally agree. And this is what you get for being a patriot, right? This is someone who said he was not going to get involved in the presidential election. And then as the election went on and he saw President Trump's response to the assassination attempt, that was the night that Elon Musk said, right, I'm getting in. This is the kind of leadership we need. It was a patriotic response. And he is an absolute exemplar of everything that we want America to be. An entrepreneur who's built incredible businesses, not just Tesla. You look at SpaceX, pushing forward the frontiers of space exploration. Neuralink, we don't mention that enough. Neuralink, which is literally helping blind people to see. That's what Elon Musk is contributing to our world. And now he's trying to save taxpayers' money and redirect the government because he wants it to be successful. He's an entrepreneur. He wants to build things and make them good and make them work. That's what entrepreneurs do. And he wants the government to be as successful and effective and efficient as his businesses. And in exchange for all of that, you get demonized. And to me, it just captures how utterly pathetic the left is in this country now. There was a time when the left would be on the side of entrepreneurs and this kind of spirit of building things in America. Now, it's so partisan. If you're on the other side, we're going to take you down. It's outrageous.
And he has had a target on his back since the purchase of Twitter for $47 billion. He was finally putting his money where his mouth was. He believed in free speech. He wanted to make the platform transparent. And now that is what he's doing within the government. And so they're coming after him even harder. What's amazing to me and brings us back to our conversation that we were having earlier, whether it's President Trump or Elon Musk, these are people who are putting up their sort of livelihood. They're putting themselves at risk, as we saw with the president and the assassination attempts, to better this country. This isn't about politics. This isn't about getting reelected. This is about, I think this is the right thing to do. And as a matter of fact, it's what the majority of the country, 75+ million people, think is the right thing to do. I'm proud of them. I think that they are standing tall. They're standing proud, and they don't back down. Even after a cyber attack, he's claiming a country could be involved here. It's remarkable.
What I can't figure out, and to your point, the left used to be on the side of peace, no war, free speech. But now when they don't like the guy who's advocating on the other side, they're burning down Tesla dealerships. So the violence, again, just because they don't agree with your opinion, the irony is absurd. I'm almost speechless.
They're burning down dealerships. They're going after J.D. Vance after the Zelensky meeting in the White House when he was on vacation with his family. They're doing all sorts of things, but when it was Maxine Waters telling people to go literally burn down cities, nobody was saying a word. When cities in this country were on fire and she was encouraging violence, nobody said a word. But when they get violent, it's fine.
You're reminding me, earlier in the show, you talked about the signs. You know, the Musk steals.
What does Musk steal?
Like, what actually happens to Elon Musk? He gets his property vandalized. What does he steal? He gets his stuff stolen, in fact. He's got his online platform being stolen, in effect. I mean, they don't even, demonizing him would be nice. It would be like pleasant if all they were doing is demonizing, but they accuse him of being a Nazi, and then they go paint the swastikas on his stuff. I mean, every day we talk about him, I think, why in the world is he still doing this? He has everything to gain.
Country.
But he has everything to gain personally. If this was a personal thing, he has everything to gain by getting out of this mess and managing his stuff. And he has almost everything to lose by doing what he's doing, and yet he's doing it every day.
I said this about comedians, about Dave Chappelle. It was the comedians with French U money who would save our speech, who would make sure that our freedom of speech was preserved, that would kind of break those bonds that had kind of lashed all of us. You can't say that, microaggression, don't look at me that way. And it's the same thing happening with Elon Musk. Yeah. He's got you money, and he doesn't care. He's like, I've made my billions. I will fight to the death.
Yes.
Not figuratively over this. One thing that Elon Musk did allege that there were groups funded by Act Blue, the Democrat fundraising platform, that were behind these protests at these Tesla dealerships. And it's worth noting that there were attorneys general that have been investigating, multiple state attorneys general, launching probes into Act Blue's operations, concerns raised about the platform's security measures, fraudulent or foreign contributions. That would be a campaign finance violation. And then also House Republicans are looking for data from the U.S. Treasury about those potentially fraudulent contributions made through Act Blue. And I do believe, lawyer, I do think arson falls under the RICO statutes.
Yep.
So yeah, let's get the Department of Justice on if this is a racketeering influenced operation. I would show up and file some charges. I'll go to that trial.
Pam Bondi.
Yeah, exactly. A programming note, speaking of Mr. Musk, he will be joining Mr. Kudlow on Fox Business, a live one-on-one exclusive interview. It airs at 4 p.m. Eastern. Do not miss those two gentlemen.